Guys, what's up? It's your boy Chuckles here. Back at it again. This time we're taking a look at another pistol. We're looking at the Cybergun Sig P226 X5. Oh yeah. So, the entire body is metal. Really cool. Really durable. Feels like it's going to stand up. Got a decent weight to it. So definitely not the lightest pistol ever, but you definitely know you're holding something. They have slide serrations on the rear, so it helps with, power stroking, but also if you have to. They have serrations on the front, which you don't get on the standard Sig, so if you have to pull it back rather than have to do that. So really easy. If you only for some reason the only way you can access is the front, it's right there, no problem. You have the side panels. They do say Sig Sauer on them. They are kind of like wood. They're plastic, but they have the wood look, which is actually pretty neat. It gives it a really distinct visual thing, kind of out there on the field. So if somebody saw this, in the store, it pops out in the showcase kind of thing, And they did the same thing with the PT99. They released pretty much the same thing, where it was stainless steel with a wood grip. Looks really clean. We have them in store here as well. So really cool feature. The magazine release is on the left side. It is actually cut down from what the standard would be, so it's pretty much flush with a grip. So again, this is a race pistol, so it's trying to find a way to streamline everything so that nothing can get in your way, except for the slide release. But that's beside the point. You have some nice texturing on the front end of the grip. It's kind of undercut underneath the trigger guard, so it's kind of nice to get in there. It has a flared magwell, so when you're inserting your magazine, if you're in a quick situation, you can kind of get it in the general vicinity, but you don't want to go straight in. You can still really get it pretty quick on the spot. No problem with that. So flared magwell, really nice feature, especially on a race pistol, of course. Try to maximize your speed and efficiency. The sights, there's no markings or anything. They're just straight, and they're just black, and they're textured. The rear sight is adjustable for elevation. I believe the front sight is adjustable for windage, but like I said, there's no fiber optic, there's no fiber optic front sight, which you might normally see on a race pistol. There's no white dots, there's no anything, just plain black. I'm not a fan of that, but if you're in a really light environment, it'll be good for you to be able to see that. Another cool feature is the beaver tail. I really like that feature because it allows me to get a really good purchase on it without having the slide chop off my hand. So that's really cool. Sometimes you'll see people get cut sometimes just because they get a high purchase, they pull the trigger and yikes. Now you won't have that issue because it's just there, like on a 1911. There's a 25 round magazine, double stack, so you can get a lot of shots out of this thing. There's no alternate means of filling it. You do have to fill it from the feed lips. So just take that into consideration. There's no easier way. You pull the follower down, just let them sink in. The CO2 efficiency, from what we've seen, isn't incredibly great. You'll probably get at least one full. You'll be able to get through a magazine, maybe magazine and a half, before you run out of CO2. The kick on it is not extreme, but the good thing is it's really crisp and it's clean and it doesn't kick everywhere. It's just very precise. It just comes right back into you. You don't really have to worry about it too much. Heading over to the Chrono, you saw this thing. It was, again, CO2 pistol, just really shot all over the place initially. But it leveled out at about 320 FPS with a .25. Perfect indoors, outdoors, wherever you want to be. You're really going to be able to reach out and touch somebody again. Run a little bit of a heavier, maybe at least a 2.5 or more. You'll be good for that. Another thing is this will not fit in a standard Sig holster. If you have a Sig 226, 229, any of that, this will not fit because the size of the frame is a lot larger. So you need to either find a custom one, like you'd have to have a custom Kydex one made, or you'd have to look online, hunt them down. They're out there. They have race ones. So you just have to look for those. Should you buy this? Yes. It's a CO2 powered pistol. It's got a 25 round mag. The thing's reliable. You're going to still be able to get on target. That guy's awesome. So I'm actually impressed. The kick on it was really good, really clean. So for a CO2 blowback pistol, that looks incredibly unique, and it's completely different than anything you've probably ever seen in the airsoft market. This guy's an awesome option. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching this review. Like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube here, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, check out our website, extremeairsoftri.com, for all upcoming events and any other cool things that we have going on. Other than that, it's been your boy Chuckles, and we'll see you next time. X5?
X5, whatever it is, the Sig 5 times.